Test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Sorry, just having a few technical difficulties here as we start getting into the show. There we've got a few people in the house. See Exhibition. Say, homie Felix. Hey, good to see you, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Also, tell me, guys, if my audio starts going screwy at any point during the show, please let me know so I can try and do something about it. The space and BlueStacks has been awfully testy lately. But all good. Just bear with me a second while I try a few new things this time around. So having a few technical difficulties here, but just bear with me. This is what happens. Also, feel free, guys, if you want to come up at any point during the show, by all means, please do so. That's what I want. Here we go. Let's try this. All right. Tell me if this is coming through nice and clear, or if you can hear me okay. Trying a few different things here. I've got all my sound effects playing through my new tablet here. So now I've got a bit of a hands-free thing going on. But I'll just chill in the space for a minute so we wait for a few more people to turn up. Got a few things to discuss in the space. A lot been going on. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. Happy Sunday, everybody. So it's the end of the weekend, unfortunately, but we've got to start again. Do another week. Hey, I see Sven. I say, hey, it's the bloke with the writing I can never pronounce. But thanks for listening, mate. Always appreciate you coming back, and hopefully you enjoy the conversation. And we'll get into it in a minute. Like I said, if my audio starts going screwy at any point during the show, please let me know just so I can do something about it, because the Spaces has been awfully temperamental lately. Oh, we got Josh, Collector's Gone Digital in the house. Now let me send you a invite to co-host. And then we'll start getting into things. All right, I'm going to turn this off now because we've got a few more people requested. Here we go. Right, we're getting into it. All right, you there, Josh? Like I said, sorry, guys, you have to bear with me because, the space has been awfully screwy lately. Oop, put that on there, and there we go. All right, can everyone hear me okay? So everyone give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me an anything. Oh, see Josh saying the space has gone all buggy again. Oh, here we go. See Nano coming up to the stage. How are we, bro?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I was coming up the elevator, so I didn't hear the last thing you said. But what's going on, Alex? How are you?
I'm good, mate. So just trying a few different things here. I said I'm just making sure my audio is coming through all nice and clear, just because the space has been awfully temperamental the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, I think Elon is just being Elon, and we're just as beta testers along for the ride, eh? But good to see you. I wanted to jump on here before you get a full show. You usually get action-packed a half an hour in. So how was things? How are you? And how was your meetup?
It was good, mate. But just before I get into it, like I said, I've got a brand new soundboard here. So let's play some intro music and we'll get right into it.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, everybody. Osmond Collect 63 here, and we're back again for another episode of VeVe Weekends. We're up to episode. What are we up to now? Up to 27. Wow, 27. We're just powering through these ones. Next thing you know, we're going to be up to 52, like on VeVe Wednesdays. But like I said, I'm your host, and I will be joined shortly by my co-host, Josh from Collector's Gone Digital. I think he's having a few connection difficulties. But right now, I am here with Hinano. Hinano, how are you, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm hanging here. Actually, Dee's here with me as well. We're sharing our speakerphone together.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, Alex. Good morning or good night.
That's it. Good night, evening, good night. Happy Sunday.
Hey.
Yeah, good evening, man. Yeah, no, we're just chilling, just hanging out. How are you?
Good, mate. Good, mate. Just getting through the weekend. So it's been a rather busy one this weekend. But
Nice.
yeah, doing okay. Like I said, we had the meetup on Wednesday with some of the VeVe Fam. I met up with the likes of VeVe Vibesman, Master Ronnie, and Anan Kenobi. It was good to see Anan again. And who else I met with? Oh yeah, that's right. I met with Guri. So not to rub it in or anything.
No, let's go. I mean, like, that must have been awesome to like kind of hang out and just do the fam thing, right? And just kind of have a meetup. I love seeing that. Yeah. I don't know. You want to fill us in on what you guys did?
So what we did is I got into London for about 8:30 that morning. So I spent the whole day in London with Guri. So I met up with Guri first, just have a coffee, a bit of chill. Then we took the day. Guri's right into his street art, so we spent the morning exploring an area of London called Brixton. If anyone's familiar with it, Brixton is quite famously known for where David Bowie came from.
Oh, okay.
So we spent the day walking around, just looking at random bits of street art. Went through some of the local markets there as well. I myself had my first coconut, which is something I hadn't done before.
Oh, how'd you like it?
It was good. It was really, really good. So drinking the water was quite refreshing, and scooping out the liquid snot, which is the coconut center, was a bit different. But yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
You guys don't have coconuts in Australia?
We do, but just not in the area where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Do you know where you got the coconuts from in London? Like, did it come from like Thailand or something?
The guy didn't say, but I'd imagine it's come from some other Caribbean area or maybe some other tropical area.
Somewhere near the beach. Somewhere
near the beach with a tree that Dee's probably been climbing up.
Yeah, well, that's cool, man.
But then from there we met up with Vibesman. Vibesman caught up with us, and then we took the train over to Chinatown, got a bit of lunch there where we met up with Anand and Master Ronnie. Went to Forbidden Planet, which is the big local comic book shop that's there.
Nice.
Got ourselves a few comics and then chilled for a bit, and then I had to come home.
That's cool, man. Yeah, glad you guys got to do that. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was really, really good meeting everybody, especially with Vibesman as well. Vibesman, that guy is like awesome in real life, and I've tried to meet up with him a couple of times, but because of conflicting schedules and his other commitments, I've always kept missing him. But it was good to sort of spend the day with him and get to know him. Really, really cool guy.
It was funny. I've met Vibesman, but the biggest problem I had is I don't remember meeting Vibesman because it goes back to the whole decom bowling party where it's a blur. But I did meet him. I just don't remember. But he took it out after the decon because he does his like photography and his filming, and he made a big film.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm assuming he'll do something with you guys. So I had a reminder from that. But that sounds cool, man. Sounds like you guys had a good time. It's a poo-poos for Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's too bad though. You guys didn't try a pumpkin pie together, eh?
No, we didn't. That's right. I mean, unfortunately, if we're going to try pumpkin pie together, I've got to make it because nobody in England sells it.
Well, maybe in Vegas.
Maybe in Vegas. We'll try again in Vegas. But we finally got Josh. Josh is up to the stage. Josh, how are you, mate? Oh, I think we got him.
You guys were talking about how Elon's running us through a beta here. Yeah, we are beta testers for sure.
Yeah.
It's completely bugging on my end, but it won't let me like unmute my mic, but whatever. I'm doing well. How's everyone else?
Good, mate. Good. So,
I heard Dee saying A like she was Canadian.
I did pick up on that.
Once in a while.
We talked to so many Canadians throughout the 2 years we've been in this project. We might as well be saying A.
So what are you talking about?
When you end it in a sentence, it just says A, and then it's like,
it does.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. But first of all, before I forget, I believe there was. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can use my sound. Oh, here we go. There's some breaking news. So in case everybody missed it, there was a bit of breaking news that happened on Aloha Friday over on the real Uncommon Podcasters channel. Dee, Hinano, did you perhaps maybe want to share what this breaking news might be?
What was it?
What could it be?
What's that, Josh?
Oh, yeah, Josh. I know we got Sven in the house. Sven, how are you, mate?
I'm gonna have to back out. It's echoing on my end. I think it's just me, not you guys.
All right, no worries. Bloody technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize, but sometimes these things do happen.
Me, I'm doing great. I'm having some milk and a cookie, so I'm great. I'm watching this show, and if there's something,
excellent. Watching the show with milks and cookies, I love it. That's exactly what I want to hear. You can't go wrong with a cookie.
Yeah, I just ate a pickup cookie. I don't know. Do you have pickup cookies in London?
Probably. So
Yeah.
as long as it's choc chip, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, there's chocolate inside, and I already ate it, so I think I'm going to go for my second one. But you guys do the talking, and I'll join in if there's something I want to add to the conversation.
Yeah, mate, go for it. So don't let us stop you. But no, we were saying there was a bit of news that happened over on Aloha Friday. Either Hinano and Dee can share, or they could simply say head over to the Real Uncommon Podcasters channel and check out the video. Keep us all in suspense.
Well, we won't make you guys go and watch it if you don't want to. So we'll just tell you, and we won't beat around the bush because that confused someone else earlier. But yeah, we're having a baby in September.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? I thought I had a sound effect for it.
Applause. Great.
Applause.
Give an
Applause. Here we go.
Congratulations.
This is good. It's a bit different there. So it's still a work in progress. We're just getting there. But yeah, no, a massive congratulations to you both. That is amazing news, and I know that completely made my day when I first heard about it.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, congratulations, Hinano and Dee. O'Malley's probably thinking, how did Hinano get to Dee in the big mansion? But you finally managed to get there with Dee.
You were there in that space, right, where he called me out and said, hey, why aren't you guys in the same room? It's kind of like there's wings in this house. And Sleepin' did say I got to ride a bike to get to Dee. So I'll let you guys guess how big of a house we have.
We're in the same room today.
Yeah, we're in the same room today. How are we sounding, by the way? We're on this new speaker thing.
Yeah, not sounding too bad. Maybe slightly echoey, but not but nothing horrible.
Okay, hold on.
That's right. Sorry, Josh is still trying to battle to get back into the space. Elon's trying to keep him out, but he's trying, everyone. He's trying.
So congratulations, Hinano and Dee. For that reason, I will eat another cookie with my milk.
Oh, yes, please.
That's it. The celebratory cookie.
How's that, Alex? Is that better?
That's much better.
Okay. Yeah, I got off the speakerphone. It sounds like the iPhone does a better job.
Okay, yeah, no, that's coming through much clearer.
So, Sven, I had a question. Because you said you ate all the chocolate in it. So, are you only eating the chocolate and leaving the rest of the cookie?
No, I'm eating the whole cookie on its the whole cookie, the chocolate and the thing above and underneath it.
Oh, so it's like a sandwich cookie?
It's like there's a chocolate bar, and between the chocolate bars, there's a cookie on top and a cookie underneath it. And it's called Pickup. Pickup. Don't you have Pickup cookies?
Pickup. I think we'll have to Google that, but it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Great.
Can you guys hear me okay now?
Yes, I think we got you.
Oh, they're like wafers, kind of, right?
I hope.
Or like biscuit cookies.
Sorry.
So I think we might. Oh no, I was about to say I think we might have just lost Sven. God, Elon really is playing with the space today, isn't he?
I hopped in and all I heard Sven say is, "I'm going to eat my cookies with my milk."
Sorry, but all I can hear, like in the back of my head when cookies get mentioned, is that scene in Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he's on the phone to the other guy goes, "Put the cookie down." Anyone see that?
I think I know what you're talking about. You love Arnold Schwarzenegger, don't you?
I do, mate. Big Schwarzenegger fan. I'm sorry. What can I say?
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
But yeah,
I was just wondering, Osman. So you were going to give your comics and comics and read another name, but I advised you to give it the name Comics and Breed, and maybe Hinano and Dee found each other there.
Comics and Breed. Anyway,
did that.
I know. Breeding in comics. I love it. But yes, no, that is very true. And also that brings up with another thing that happened this week as well, that Josh and myself, we did Relax and Read number 29, which is we went over the Addiction comic number 2. And it was actually really, really good. It was actually the first time I've had a guest speaker on the channel. And yeah, it was like loads of fun. But Josh, how did you find it?
Feelings mutual. It was loads of fun, and I know before we went into it, Osman and I were talking about doing the Raw and English comic, but I'm really happy that you suggested doing Addiction, just because it was kind of more top of mind for a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, awesome series so far. It was awesome that we had Vincent stop by. That just made it the whole experience better for everyone. So. No, I had a blast, and thanks again for having me.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks again for coming on. Yeah, no, it was great having Vince there as well, because he also put in comments as well about like little details about the comic, about the panels that we didn't know about, little bits about the artists, about some of the effects and like that bit that we were reading with the chemistry and the different colors inside the speech bubbles and things like that.
Yeah, that was all really neat.
Yeah,
and yeah, there's some unique stuff in that comic, like those speech bubbles. That they were cool to see.
So if anyone's interested in checking that out, that's over on my own channel, Osman Collect 63, or you can find it on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel as well. But before I continue, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill with us in the space. So I see Miss Gecko in the background there. How are you, Gex? I know you're getting ready for the reset with Dave. So I see you popping up all over the place. So good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Mr. Falcon, thanks for dropping in, mate. I just watched that the news segment you just did with Edo. It's really cool. I'm loving it.
Dude, all of his videos are fantastic. Oh, did we just lose him? Damn it.
No, it's all right. Like I said, I think Elon is really playing with the space this time around. But so if everyone keeps getting booted, keep coming back in. So let's not let Elon win.
Oh, there he is again. Yeah,
there
but no, all of his videos are just, it's just amazing. So yeah, keep up the great work, man.
Yeah,
makes me laugh. Like a lot of them just have me cracking up behind my phone. So.
Oh yeah, they're great. Yeah, sorry if you were missing it before, Mr. Falcon, we were just shouting you flowers of the news videos you've been doing. Like they're fantastic and everyone really enjoys them. So keep them coming for as long as you can keep making them. So I also see Exhibition in the house as well. Thanks for dropping in, mate. So Mains, Notorious Bastards. I love that name. PQ, Gordy. Oh, Double Quill's in the house as well. Also, if you haven't checked out Double Quill's latest blog, Inventions in VeVe, I believe we're up to number 50. Yep, I did write it down. The matching game, which is basically all about collecting your matching your physicals, your digitals. Sorry, I said that right, with your digitals, and it's a really fun and entertaining read. So I definitely get on board with that. But we have Mr. Falcon up in the house. How are you, Falcon?
Hey guys, thank you for those nice things you said. I sort of popped in halfway through. It was like, oh, that's nice, whoever they're talking about. And then it turned out it was me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, mate. No, we were just saying, like the news feed that you've just started doing is really fun, really creative, and everyone's loving it.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's a concept, so I'm glad people are enjoying it. I'll I'll keep going and see how it goes. But thank you. I really appreciate that. It's been fun to put it together.
No, excellent. And we also got Vibesman in the house as well. Vibesman, good to see you, mate. Thanks for dropping in.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, mate. How's your weekend been? So how's your?
It's been good. It was amazing to see you this week in London. That was very cool. Hello, everyone. Hey, Josh. Hey, Mr. Falcon. Hinano, Dee, huge congratulations. That's amazing news. Beautiful news.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Good to see you.
When did we meet in Decon? I'd love to know that.
So we met at the floor by the booth, but I was all hammered from the night before. I don't remember meeting you, man. But
well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't remember meeting you clearly, but
and then I remember I think it was like a week ago or a week after that, you reached out to me via DMs and asked me for permission to like air some videos and some pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was nice pictures of you all, the family with superstar money, wasn't there?
Yeah, that was cool. Are you coming to Vegas?
Oh, we were talking about this on Wednesday. I really hope so. I just want to see you and Osman meet in real life. You and Dee and Osman and the whole collective.
I want to meet you guys all in real life.
And remember it, right?
Yeah, remember it this time.
It's going to be amazing.
I feel like that will be like a Ghostbusters, gatekeeper keymaster moment. Maybe it shouldn't happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm definitely the keymaster, Oz. I'm sorry.
It's kind of this is like awkward. Yeah, but no, I mean, I can imagine there's going to be like some sort of like mystical slow mo scene or something like that. It's just going to be like Osman,
fireworks,
pew pew pew, hashtag pew pew.
Yeah, it's going to be a special moment. I felt like that all the events that I've been to, all these, I can see so many people and listening now that I've met, and that we talked about this on Wednesday in London, and obviously you, Mr. Falcon, meeting you recently in Bluegrass. Spen, I met briefly, on the dance floor.
Yeah, thanks. I remember.
The first thing, that special. Sorry, go on.
No problem. The first moment I met Vibes, I was looking at him, and he was holding a camera in his hands, and I was asking him if he wanted to take some time or a picture with me and my brothers, but he was too busy with another one, so he told me, "No, you just wait, I'll come back."
And I did come back, and you were great.
Yeah, you did come back.
My friend.
I was so happy I made the video.
But we talked about this in London on Wednesday. I know but how special it is meeting everyone in real life, and that's for my first experience of doing that in London at Decon. And it was just I didn't even know why I sort of went along to London at first. I was a bit confused. It was we talked about this on Wednesday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And then as soon as you start talking to someone who understands the way you feel about everything you've been experiencing, you have that real life connection. It's you don't look back from that moment.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying to you on that Wednesday. I mean, that's the one thing I love about VeVe is that like it doesn't matter where you are in life or where you are like on the social ladder, or you could be like a high level corporate executive, or you could be a guy flipping burgers at McDonald's or whatever. It doesn't matter where you are. We can all come together and sort of be on the same level and like talk about things that we enjoy, like whether that be like Marvel, DC, Spider-Man, Batman, all that sort of stuff. And it really like it's like the sort of aggregator that sort of brings everyone together.
Exactly.
And
it's very special.
Vibe, can I ask you a question?
Can you ask me a question, did you say?
Yeah.
Yes, of course you can.
Did you make a little promo video for Osman Collects too?
Would I or did I?
Did you? Did you?
What on Wednesday?
Yeah, I was actually quite curious to know, like, because I know we did a little bit of fun, like sort of like a commentary, like camera work in some of the comic book shops. I was wondering, did you actually do anything with that footage?
Not as yet, but as I said to you on the day, I kind of just wanted to be in the moment and not just sort of film everything. But as you know, then I started just filming everything anyway.
You said that. You said that in France as well, and then you spent the entire weekend filming everything. All the time.
I know. My friend, Mr. Falcon, you looked after me. You kept me sane. No, you made me put the camera down sometime, which was good.
I tried, but you wouldn't. You just wouldn't do it.
It's just.
But look at the video you produced. It was worth it because that was absolutely incredible. Such a beautiful summary of the whole. Like you know what? You captured the vibes, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're good. You're good, my friend.
I know.
You should.
I know.
You should have your own videos. No, thank you. You know that means a lot. But yeah,
you know I mean it. I'm sorry I couldn't be there on Wednesday. I think that would have been lovely, but I couldn't do Wednesday this week.
Next time we'll do a weekend. We'll do. Hopefully we can all sort of not have to rush off.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hopefully aiming for. Like, maybe we can organize a weekend and we can all get together, like maybe in a couple of months from now. What do you guys reckon? We'll make it happen.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, absolutely lovely. Yeah.
All right, wicked. Leave it with me, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, be perfect. But yeah, thank you anyway, Mr. Falcon. I love your news report. Your latest masterpiece.
Thanks.
Another one.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, well, just doing some things, seeing what's going on. You know how it is.
I do. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do something with the footage I got on Wednesday, even though I wasn't meant to be filming anything. So hopefully I can make something with that. But yeah, we'll see. It's just time, as you all know. Time.
Oh, mate.
Time is a tricky one.
Oh, mate, tell me about it. Like, I've got a fairly big juggling act myself at the moment, like juggling work, family, my commitments to this space as well. Like, it gets taxing. I won't lie.
Well, as I said to you on Wednesday, I just love your journey from the start. I've been listening to you from the very beginning, from your first one. And
thank you.
Just the way firstly, time and commitment, the dedication you've got to doing this, that's incredible. And then, the fact you've just got better and better, and just, you're a very slick pro now. And with Josh with you as well, you're a good team, you're such a good team together. It's incredible.
No, well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that, and I do find that as well. Like, me and Josh have got a very good chemistry. Like, you could clearly see it also in these spaces, but also on the last episode of Relax and Read that we did as well when we covered the addiction comic.
Yeah. I hope we'll do another one when I'm not sitting in my damn car.
Yeah, that's right. Josh did do that with from the comfort of his own car.
I didn't know that.
That's a great place to record from. A car is a wonderful place to sit in and recording.
Absolutely, like it's like your own little fortress of solitude.
Yeah,
and nice little insulation. The only thing with me is I was parked up beside a highway. My car was just shaking as the cars would drive by.
Like you're on a ride.
No. I was commuting, so I just pulled the car over and parked up.
Oh, I mean, like your car was shaking, like you were in a ride, but not a very good one.
Oh yeah.
It's a bad ride. No, it is amazing, like the amount of work you guys have put in, and it's so cool. The work that lots of people put in this space is just nuts. We all do it for the love, don't we? We all do it for the passion, and you can see it.
Yes,
it's a beautiful thing.
Appreciate you guys. The feeling's mutual with your guys' work as well. Falcon, I was saying earlier, I mean, all your work just makes me crack up behind my phone, man. It's hilarious. And Vibesman, dude, your videos, my goodness. I understand the amount of time that would have to go in to produce the type of stuff that you're doing. So I respect that tremendously. And yeah, I mean, I heard you saying you might be doing some stuff with the footage you took from the other day, and I hope you do, man. I'd be looking forward to that. So.
Oh, thank you, Josh. That means a lot.
Well, me in particular, with especially with Mr. Falcon, what I really like seeing is you getting your son involved.
Yeah, I drag him in sometimes. He's normally not reluctant. Sometimes,
okay,
he needs a bit of persuasion, but no, he does enjoy it, and it's tricky because at school where I teach, I sort of encourage children. Well, not encourage. I tell children that they should maybe not appear on the internet. Try and keep themselves off it, because they don't necessarily have a full understanding of what they're sharing, and it might come back to haunt them. But then, I've done the complete opposite with my son and tried to put him in as many as possible. But I think what we're doing is fun, and I hope that when he's not older, he'll be embarrassed by anything. Like, if it was going to embarrass him, I wouldn't put it out there. But it's really fun just doing it with him, and he enjoys it. So it is always in the back of my mind. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice father and son thing to do, I think.
Yeah. Well, see, that's one of the things why I really admire it, because like I've got a 5-year-old son, and like I would love to get them more involved, like with VeVe and the collectibles and things like that. But at this point, they're not particularly interested in it.
Yeah.
My 3-year-old daughter's starting to warm up to it, but they're still not quite at that point yet.
They'll get there. They'll get there.
I've spoken to Mr. Falcon about this. I think it's amazing that you're doing that together. It's really what an amazing activity to do together. And he'll look back on that and have that legacy that you've created. I know you're not doing it for that, but just such a nice
I hope
thing
so.
You're sharing,
It's also like I think he's really good at it, and he's not an extrovert. He's not. He wouldn't do that if I wasn't doing it with him. I don't think he doesn't want to go to a drama club or anything like that. As much as I'd like him to, he doesn't really do anything like that other than when we make these little videos. So I'm keen for him to do it, because I do think he's good at it.
He is. He's a natural.
I don't know if you've had anybody tell you this, but you can tell through your videos that you guys enjoy making what you're making. So like it's authentic content. So and
thanks, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you. I feel that way too. We're not putting it on. It is fun.
When you make the video, do you then go and edit it and not show him anything, and then does he sort of sit down for a big premiere with you, or is it not like that?
He doesn't really care. Like once it's made, he's not that interested anymore. Like he just moves on quite quickly. He does enjoy seeing it, but like he'll watch it once and that's enough for him. Whereas I'll watch it over and over again. But he doesn't care.
Yeah, I understand. Just curious about that. Yeah. You're a good team, though.
Thank you. Yeah,
very, very good team.
Go on. No, you go.
Well, I was about to say, like, normally we start the show off with a bit of VeVe news, but because we've got Mr. Falcon here in the house, I think we might switch it up a little bit. How about we start with a bit of film talk? So
Let's do it. I've got about 10 more minutes. I have to go and watch the end of a movie with my wife, and I'll get in trouble if I can't. But let's do some film talk. I'm well up for that.
Let's do it. Yeah, why not? Well, first of all, what movie do you have to finish off watching?
Well, we've been watching a movie called Blackberry, which is the story of the BlackBerry with Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Have you seen it?
I have. I mean, like when he goes in there, like and bosses, like all the like little nerds playing Doom and like Command and Conquer, like mate, that is just like the golden scene.
He's an absolute monster. I'm really enjoying it. So we're sort of halfway through. So yeah, I'm going to watch the rest of that. I did saw a film called Civil War this week, which was very good.
Yeah, that is one that I wanted to talk to you about, because I've been reading a lot of that in the film reviews and ratings, and it's getting like a lot of praise.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very intense. I had that this feeling I haven't had at the end of a movie for quite a while, and I will not give any spoilers, but so I remember like Old Boy left me feeling kind of startled, and this made me feel the same. Like I had to stay in my seat for a while to recover. It was very good. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's my understanding it's done by the same bloke that did X Mechana and Annihilation.
That's right. So Alex Garland.
Yeah. That's the one. Yes. Alex Garland.
Yeah. So it's there is a civil war in America, fictional one. Mm-hmm. And you're never quite sure. It's very ambiguous as to quite what happened or whose side you're on, but you follow war photographers, and it's really well done, and I would recommend it. But it is very intense. Expect to be quite shocked.
Excellent. Well, there you go. That, in case anyone missed that one's Civil War that's going through the cinema system at the moment. And what about is there anything else you've seen lately? Anything you might recommend? I've heard there's one going through called Abigail at the moment, which looks quite entertaining.
Yeah, it does. I want to see that. There's a few I want to see. I want to see Abigail, Monkey Man. Apparently, the Omen prequel is meant to be quite good, so I'd check that as well. But yeah, I haven't seen them, but I fancy them.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen any of the newer Omen movies. I've watched the originals back in the day, but I haven't seen any of the latest stuff.
Yeah, but, the originals were creepy, but yeah, I heard that this was quite good. I'm trying to think what else I've seen. What have I watched? Yeah, I watched Fallout, the series. That was great. I know it's not a movie, but
no, that was actually on one of my talking points as well. As Fallout. Because I think I hear you saying that you played the games, Fallout 3, if I remember right.
I did. So I made a I made a post about that. So I've been a teacher for a very long time now, and I've only had one summer to myself. So in my second year of teaching, my first son was born. So after that, my summer vacation, which is about 6 weeks, I always had him around, which has been wonderful. But I had one summer where it was just me and my wife, but she was at work. So I got to play Fallout 3 for 6 weeks, basically. Wow. And that's all I did, to the point where when I went back to school, I was convinced that I was living in a post-apocalyptic world. Like my mind was destroyed. But it was so good. It was just the best. So yeah, I've loved that show, and you've played them too, haven't you?
I have. I mean, I actually grew up with the original Fallout. So I first played the original Fallout game, which was like a top-down turn-based game. Right, real pain in the ass of a game, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was like somewhere like early 90s or something like that. I can't remember right now. But yeah, I played the first one, second one, and then when Fallout 3 came into it, oh mate, that was a game changer. Like, having like the open world 3D shooter aspect of it, like having like the what's it? Is it what the targeting system was like? I think it's VAPs or something like that.
Yes, so you get like the percentage hit points and everyone.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cool part is that you actually see like elements of the game actually implemented into the TV show. Like, I'm only I'm only 3 episodes into it, but I'm like always like spotting the little like game references. Like, oh my god, there's a Pit Boy. That's a stim pack. Oh, look at it, like using like the little handheld device thing. Like, you can see like all the readouts that you see like in the game, and the nav system and stuff like that is like really cool.
There's so much, and that the opening episode, the scene where you get the nuclear explosion, was really horrifying. Like, that really did me in. I wasn't expecting it to be as powerful as it was. Beyond that, it was fun and kind of like awful, but humorous. But that whole setup was really quite devastating.
Yeah, especially like with the daughter saying like when he's talking about like the size of the thumb, she says, "Are you talking about my thumb or your thumb?"
Yeah, it was nasty, really nasty. But yeah, really great show. Have you seen all of it now?
I'm getting there. Like I watched episode 2 last night. I got about halfway through episode 3 and then fell asleep. So I still have to catch up on that. But there is one element of the TV show that I really really like, that like really takes me back to the games is the music.
Yeah, great soundtrack.
Oh mate, it's just like so peaceful. I can't think of any other better soundtrack I want to listen to if I was sitting like in a deck chair and watching it be like Nuclear Mushroom Cloud.
Yeah, me neither. I think I'd probably want some pretty savage metal on, to be honest, just to bring it all to an end. But that would be nice.
Yeah, very cool. So, what about you, Josh Vibesman? So, I see the Real Uncommon podcast listening in the back there. I know you've seen it all. Sven, what about you? Have you watched any of the Fallout season?
No, not yet.
Oh,
But I'll watch them.
Watch it. It's amazing.
I keep hearing like nothing but positive things. I heard IGN, the gaming like the news outlet, they rated it 9 out of 10 as well. So that just makes me want to watch it even more, but I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I believe it's streaming over on Amazon Prime at the moment. But I'm sure there are other methods of get your hands on it. But yeah, definitely check it out.
I think in the same way that The Last of Us was faithful to the game, yet very much its own thing. I think Fallout is the same. It does take the best parts of the game and creates its own little mythology as well, which is great. Similar themes as well, actually. But yeah, it's a really great show. Yeah,
and really good. Because I got the director behind it's quite good as well, isn't it? Isn't he related to Christopher Nolan? Like a brother?
Yeah,
brother
it's Jonathan Nolan. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah. It's like a brother or a cousin or something like that. Yeah,
so he was behind Westworld and the Dark Knight movies. A bit of a legend. Yeah, he's nailed it.
Oh yeah, I mean you can definitely see elements of Westworld in Fallout. Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely. That's really good to hear because, and that was my biggest concern with the whole Halo series is it's typically for games that are as big as like Halo and Fallout. It's typically really hard to turn them into movies because like, or at least turn them into movies that their audience like approves of because there's so many elements to these games that you have to like check off and like nail. Right? So, no, it's all good things that you guys are saying.
Yeah, so I'm just looking in the comments here, like Meta Rob Crypto saying already been renewed for a second season. Yes, it has. He says I'm playing Fallout 76 as this is going on. That's very
nice.
Cool. Nice. Oh, Double Cool saying like in the way of what she wants to see. I want to see If, which is that new one with Ryan Reynolds coming up, where he sees that big purple looking grimace looking fella.
Oh right, yeah. There's is it Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling? Yeah. That looks fun. Yeah, I'd watch anything with Ryan Gosling in it. He's great.
Yeah. Oh, actually, here we go. Here's an interesting subject. Has anyone seen Rebel Moon Part 2? Because the ratings, oh my god, it is getting destroyed.
Yeah, I heard about that. Did you watch it? I haven't seen it, but the first one wasn't like too bad.
Oh, I know. I mean, I had the choice. I could either have watched Rebel Moon last night, or I could have caught up on my Fallout. So I decided to take the latter. But yeah, I mean, the Part 1 got bashed rating wise, but apparently this one is like twice as bad. Has anyone actually seen it?
I also had a choice.
It was horrible.
It was the best movie.
It was horrible.
Okay.
Horrible. And I liked the first one. Horrible.
Confliction. I love it.
No, I'm just kidding. It was terrible. Don't watch it. Unless it's something free and you have like absolutely nothing to watch. Well, maybe even then, go find something else to watch.
I know Tails, Mr. Tails from the Rizzoc posted a scene from it, which was just really slow motion shots of farming. And it's like, why is that necessary? Yeah, I had a choice to watch it or go to sleep, and I chose to go to sleep.
I know. I mean, I was in the exact same boat. I was like, oh man, like do I really want to sacrifice this amount of time of my life to sort of see how bad this really is? Like I had the same dilemma when it came to Madam Web, and now I'm starting to think Madam Web might actually be better.
I did watch Madam Web recently, and it was horrible, very horrible.
I want to watch that actually.
Yeah, but we got CB up to say. CB, how are you, mate?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Osman? Everybody on stage? Too many to say hello to.
What's up, CB?
Chilling. So, real quick about Tales from the Rizzo. Biggest Zack Snyder fan I know. Wanted to love it. At first, did love Rebel Moon, and then saw it again and was like, all right, I admit, CB, he's not as amazing in this movie. But I mean, you can't find a bigger Zack Snyder fan than Tails. And I just want to pause here because Tails will listen back to this part of the recording, hopefully, and be so mortified because I've never seen a bigger hater of Zack Snyder than Tails. And if only for a couple of seconds, for the entire space to think he was a huge Zack Snyder fan is the height of comedy for me. So I wanted to give him this little gift.
Man, he almost likes. He's almost as big a Zack Snyder fan as he is Nick Cage. I know he's a massive fan of Nick Cage and all of his work, his entire back catalogue. He loves him too. So again, I hope he's listening and really probably watching a Nick Cage film as we speak, I imagine.
Yeah. So long as that movie's either The Rock or Con Air, I'd say it's all good.
Here's what I will say about Zack Snyder. He has, I think Zack Snyder has an excellent filmmaker in him at some point. There was a film he did called Punch something.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
See, I'll just say this real quick about Snyder. Sucker Punch is sadly kind of a meditation on abuse and pain. Sucker Punch in its full form before the studio got a hold of it and made Snyder cut it all up was really a meditation on sort of female abuse and the ways in which disassociation can occur. And it was actually kind of a brilliant film in what was supposed to be a longer form where that expression was really played out. But because it's Zack Snyder and it's the studio that he was working for, it had to be palatable to audiences at a palatable length. And that's Zack Snyder's problem every time, is that he has huge visions for what he wants to do. And I think in its full breadth and scope, he has an excellent filmmaker in him, despite all the egregious slow-mo shots. But it's when he gets in the editing room and he's forced to interface with the commercial reality of his project is when he gets framed as a terrible filmmaker. And I just think it's unfortunate. And I look forward to a time in the future when Snyder can choose a script that won't be a 6-hour movie on its own and has to be cut down to a 2-hour movie, but instead is a manageable story that he can direct well, because I do think he has some masterful aspects to his filmmaking. Anyway, just wanted to say that. Good to see everyone.
Yeah, no worries, CB. No, thanks for that. Well, I think everyone's pretty unanimous about part 2 of Rebel Moon. So I've actually got a little something that sort of goes with that. Where's it gone? Here we go. Let's try this. No, I'm sorry, Rebel Moon, but unfortunately the crowd has spoken, and no good, not good.
Yes, and maybe we should add the same track for Madame Web.
Well, I still haven't seen what Madame Web. I still can't bring myself to do it. Again,
do it. Just do it.
I know. I should just.
Can I just say what I've
go
been watching?
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's hear it.
You might not believe this, but basically, with my son, we've started watching X-Men. I've never seen any X-Men ever.
Mate.
So it's taken me back to during lockdown 2020. We started watching all the the Marvel movies in the correct order, as it were, not the chronology. I don't need to explain. And that was just mind blowing, just as incredible. So yeah, we've just started. We've watched X-Men and what is it called, X2, and that's what we've watched this weekend. And we've got the whole sort of run ahead of us. And I feel so lucky. I can't believe that I haven't seen any of them. But obviously, Wolverine's a hot topic at the minute. And
absolutely.
We were just sat there thinking, what should we watch? And then we were like, we haven't watched any X-Men yet. But yeah, so
you might want to skip number 3.
That's what I was going to say. What do you recommend?
Well, first of all, for actually watching X-Men and getting involved with it, I'll give you one of these.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm quite late to the party, aren't I?
That's it. No, you got there in the end. But yeah, definitely X1 and 2. X2, that starting scene with Nightcrawler is absolutely brilliant.
Amazing. I love it. I'm so excited about what's to come.
X3, I agree with Falcon. You could probably do without that one. But what else?
But then is it Days of Future Past? That's really good.
It's good. Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah,
there are some good ones. Just number 3 sucks. That's all.
Thank you, my friend. We'll avoid that one.
I think X-Men 1 is actually one of the best one of the best superhero films of all time because of the character building that you see and the way the story develops. I've rarely been drawn into the plight of the characters the way X-Men 1 really brings you in, and X-Men 2 was pretty damn solid as well. Just like Raimi's Spidey 1 and 2.
It's so good that you to hear that because basically we'd heard that I can't remember which one, X-Men Apocalypse or something was a good one basically, and my son was, not just him, we were both sort of thinking, well, we'll just watch one, it doesn't matter. But then we stuck to it and watched the first and the second, and when we watched it, we were exactly that. It's like, wow, so glad we got to meet the characters, like you're saying, CB.
And also
they build.
And X-Men 1 is Bryan Singer.
That's right.
Even though there's a lot of controversy around Bryan Singer because of all sorts of various,
stuff.
Things.
Bryan Singer, in his own right, hell of a filmmaker. And just X-Men 1 has moments of real art to it, not only in the character building, the cinematography. Here's Bryan Singer, a gay man in Hollywood at the time when being out was not as in fashion as it is now, taking on a story about people who are different. It was sort of the perfect matchup of a director and the subject matter. And you could just feel that alienated sense that all the characters had emanating from Singer as a director himself, probably from his own experiences.
Wow. I love that. Thank you. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's one of those rare superhero movies that it takes itself seriously, but it does have a sense of humor. Whereas now we seem to have just slipped into, you can't take it seriously anymore. Well, you kind of have to. But I don't know where we are right now, but I think it's a very strong film.
So we go from something like that to something like, I don't know, let's say Suicide Squad or Peacemaker.
Or more like Ant-Man.
One. Oh yeah,
sort of feels like that's kind of the natural trajectory that the Tim Burton Batman series established when Joel Schumacher got his hands on it. Things just got more comical, colorful, lighthearted, campy, and sometimes you need. That's why I think the next phases of the MCU really need to be small, sort of individual stories. The way Joker established just a small, intimate, well-crafted story. If MCU really wants to revamp, I think they need the building blocks again, and they got to go small and artistic in a certain way,
Absolutely.
Guys, I got to bounce. Shit, I wish I could stay and listener because I want to hear this combo, but I'll be back in a little bit. Good stuff. Thanks.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries, mate.
Thanks,
CB. Take care, mate.
Thanks.
Bye, CB.
See you, Falcon. Peace, everyone.
I've got to go and watch Blackberry now, I'm afraid, but thank you for having me, and keep up the awesome work, everybody. I love what you guys are doing, and I'll see you soon, innit?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, we'll definitely stay in touch, and we'll organise the next meetup. And
yeah, man. Cool.
Oh, it's
Take care, everyone.
Lovely to hear your voice, Mr. Falcon.
too. Always a pleasure.
I miss you.
See you later.
Bye, Falcon. Good night.
Falcon.
Bye
Take care.
bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
It's like, see ya. Very cool. All right. Well, like I said, that sort of concludes like the film and TV side of this conversation. In case anyone else has got something they want to throw in and add.
Well, I have one to add to the entertainment category. Maybe not movies.
Let's hear it.
I know we have boxing on VeVe, and there was a big boxing match that just happened yesterday, and the winner was not who people expected. I don't know if anybody watched that or if anybody's into boxing, but
me not in particular. I mean, the last boxing match I heard about was the one between Tyson and was it Logan Paul?
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, that's more kind of like a show, but
okay, right. But, shows you how much I know.
No, you're good. No, the box match that happened yesterday. I mean, I don't know if I'll speak on it if nobody really watched it, but I'll make it short, I guess. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney was undefeated. Ryan Garcia was not undefeated. Nearly. I think he has one loss. And it's been a very long time in the making. People have been wanting to see them go toe to toe. Everybody thought Devin was going to win, and Ryan Garcia has been all over social media lately doing this whole, people have been concerned about his mental health, and he's been kind of ranting and saying a lot of just random stuff. So people have been associating his names with different drugs and stuff like that. And it was almost kind of like a play on his part where he was trying to fool Devin, and then he got in the ring and just completely, he knocked him down like 3 times. Like it was just, he was tossing him around. So, it was a very interesting fight.
Intense. Well, it's like Meta Rob Crypto says here in the comments, says that fight was insane. Well, there we go.
Yeah, nobody expected it. I mean, Devin was walking out of the ring and people were just yelling at him like so mad because a lot of people lost money.
Oh, really?
I saw the comment section of certain videos being like, I put 1,000 on Ryan and my I won 6,400. I'm like, yeah, some people made a lot if they bet on Ryan, but a lot of people are mad about it. So, but yeah, crazy fight. So
yeah, I saw the posts on X and stuff about Ryan Garcia. But I did not watch the fight. But how long was the fight?
To be honest, actually, I don't know. It went for a while. I think it was. I don't know if it went to double-digit rounds, but it was up there. And yeah, he knocked him down like 3. Oh no, what am I saying? It went to decision.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull it up and watch it then.
He knocked him down 3 times, didn't knock him out though. So, it was crazy fight. So, ragdoll.
Yeah, very cool.
Yikes.
All right. Well, how about we get into a little bit of VeVe news, because we've got a few things going on in the VeVe space lately. So this is another little segment I like to call "Let's Go Shopping." You can't help but smile every time you hear that. So yeah, let's see.
I love that music.
It's good, isn't it?
It's perfect.
So today, ladies and gentlemen, we had the Lamborghini drop. So how did anyone go for it, and how did we do? Because as far as I can tell, it has not sold out yet.
I didn't go for it, and I saw that they're all under retail except the SR.
That's right. Let's have a little looky here.
I think that was kind of expected. The edition size on that drop is higher than some of the other Lambo drops in the past. 550, I think, for the secret rare, and we have another Lambo on the platform that's like half that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like secret rares 618 minus the 90 editions. But yeah, but right now, let's have a look in the market here, ladies and gentlemen. So our uncommon, which is the Verde Alcado, I'll just say the green one because that's probably easier, is currently going for 28 gems and 99 frags on the floor. So well below retail price. And let's have a look here. Our rare, which is the purple one, which I like this one because it kind of reminds me of like the Joker Lamborghini from Suicide Squad, is going for 37 gems on the floor. So again, well below retail. And let's go red one. That red one looks nice. Which is our ultra rare, 62 gems on the floor. So still below retail, but not as bad. I think the only one holding its ground is going to be our secret rare, which is the black one. That's currently going for 190 gems.
Yeah, and that was at 255 or something like that. So that's coming down.
Yeah, well, there you go. So if you're looking to pick yourself up a Lambo in the market, so there are deals afoot.
Yeah, I'd like a purple one. That'd be cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's it. Yeah, go on.
We were discussing this on Wednesday, but it's got to really, there's so many good things out there. Got to really pick your moment to buy, and yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it's sort of getting to that point now, like where VeVe's just getting so big that you can't possibly, unless you're like one of the whales or the Dr. Profits that we have in the space here, they just have ridiculous money. You can't chase everything. You got to sort of pick something and stick with it, or as I always say, just collect what you love. So, but what else have we had? We've also had we had the stamps as well. They've all sold out. I was actually quite surprised in those stamps.
Yeah, and there's music associated with them, which VeVe did not promote beforehand, so that was cool.
No, yeah, that's right, because I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, they're like the kind of like the mariachi set.
Yeah, like the mariachi set where you put them together and makes a tune. So let's see, what are they going for? Let's have a look. So the Bluegrass Stamp, which is the ultra rare, is currently going for a gem 98 on the floor. So very, very cheap, very, very affordable. And I think we've got our secret rare, which is here, Bluegrass Pain of 20. Our secret rare, and that's currently going for 22 gems on the floor. So that's a very, very, very cheap set to complete. Look at
that. I think I saw people completing it for like 45, 40 gems or something like that.
Yeah, well, you can complete the whole set now for 23 gems. Perfect. But obviously, as I always say on this show, let me see if I can find it. This one.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Like I always say on this channel, nothing ever said is classed as financial advice. The only thing I do always recommend and advise is that you collect what you love, have fun on this wild collecting journey that we call VeVe, and collect and connect with as many as you can in the space. And and if you can, also try and meet up in real life with others as well, as we did on Wednesday in London with me, Vibesman, and a few other members of the fam. Otherwise, if you do take this as financial advice, you always run the risk of losing all of your capital and perhaps living out of a cardboard box, eating some canned tuna. I have no idea what your circumstances are, but I'm just a guy with a microphone on the internet trying to promote a fun and entertaining collector space. So enjoy.
Canned tuna isn't that bad.
No, I do like canned tuna.
But yeah, the other stuff, yeah.
No, this is all just fun and games. But yeah, please, for the love of God, be responsible for your own money.
Yes, and please don't go and buy 10 stamps at a time. But it doesn't work out sometimes.
No, but let's see what else we had in the market. Let's have a look. So we've got we've had our stamps, we've had our Lamborghini. We do also have some. We've had some comics as well. So I believe the Mephisto Silver Surfer #3, that one sold out. Anybody go for the comic? Anyone have any luck on that one? Anyone score themselves a secret rare by any chance? I'll take that as a
No, but I did get the rare one because we and you, Osman, I and you, we collect the rare and ultra rares, and since the rare was quite the same as the ultra rare, I went for a rare for $6. So
nice.
very nice comic. I added it to the stack. Yeah.
Very, very nice. And we got Wooloo up on the stage. Sorry, mate, I forgot to say hello, but you got your hand up and want to ask a question. First of all, welcome.
It's all good, my guy. Happy to see the VeVe weekends. Just to the comic, yeah, I went for the drop. I got the 3 commons per the usual. So it's like, all right, let me stop there, bro. Let me stop there. But I figure it was a nice, cool Silver Age book. The number 3 FA of the Mephisto. I was surprised it was as low as it was on the market. It's pretty cheap. But I figure there's a lot of distractions. Like you said, you can't go for everything, and you kind of got to go for what you want, right? I think people are just kind of distracted on the newer stuff, right? Because scarcity and stuff.
The new shiny thing.
The new shiny thing, and there's always going to be a new shiny thing, right? This is going to be a long-term platform vision type thing. But just with these comics, bro, a lot of them are new runs, right? There are a lot of them will be dollar book comics. So, I look to some of the older books now. I'm looking at them, because it's like those have their real life value. They're proven, right? They're old. Why not? You can't read them in real life, right? They're graded up. They're put up. People aren't touching them. So if there's a way, a medium for you to read these books, right? All with the experiences, whatnot, we could get animated covers and cool panels later on, right? Why not go into these old books? So yeah, man, but I'm into the new stuff too, right? But I'm just collecting the new stuff for the reading basis, and then just the artworks. I'm collecting different artists.
Yeah, definitely. And that also comes to another question that what's it? Meta Rob Crypto has here. Is anyone else looking forward to the Kylo Ren comic?
I'll pick it up because I like I like his crystal. I like his saber. You know what I'm saying? He got the cracked saber, so when it gives off that lighting, bro, it's not clean. It's not perfect, which we all are,
very
right?
true.
We're just human. So yeah, I'm gonna go for some of those nice covers, bro. Because you gotta think, bro. When you're able to display these in the verse, oh man, that's why I'm kind of just picking up the art I like, because I want to see it. I want to put it up like how I'm putting up art that I'm picking up at like the decons and stuff on the walls of my home, bro. I'm just seeing it from that angle. So going for what you like, bro, you can't go wrong with it. You can't.
No, true that. And what else we got here? We've also got Iron Man #1 from 2004, which is dropping as well, which is the first appearance of the Extremis. That drops on Tuesday, the 23rd of April. So, and also I believe the artist behind this one, I think it's I can never say his name. Is it Audi Gavov?
Ganav,
yeah. That's the one, Ganav. Corey from VeVe recently just did an interview with him, and yeah, it's a really interesting story about how he came into it.
I wonder if they're going to start doing more of that now, moving forward, because those videos are awesome. And if he can start sitting down and doing some like background videos to help promote each drop with all the different brands and artists and IP, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Because I know not long ago too, they showed the behind the scenes content of, I think it was Juggernaut, right? So
yes, that's correct.
More of that, yes, please.
And they've also recently just had the artist behind the Bluegrass Stamps as well.
Yeah. I mean, the more the merrier here. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. And let's see. Oh, and what else? Now with this, we've also got coming on Thursday, the 25th of April, is also Amazing Spider-Man #14, which is the first appearance of Hallows Eve. Now, I'm not familiar with this character, but she looks very sort of like female Hobgoblin. So, does anyone know anything about this character? Should I care about her?
I don't know anything about the character, but it's interesting. I mean, they could have maybe used that for like around Halloween if that's related.
Yeah, I'm sort of seeing if, but I believe the comics are all the same. They're all $6.99, 5K drops. I'm not sure about the Kylo Ren one though, only because my computer does not want to work for some reason. Here we go. So yeah, Kylo Ren is 5K drops. Yeah. So it's 5K editions, and yeah, it's actually got some very nice artwork to it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cover's really nice. Here's a question for you guys. It's not comic related though, so
that's all right.
I don't know.
Let's hear it.
And I'm not sure if you guys talked about it on Wednesday, but what do you guys think about this Phygital announcement with Stan Lee and I think it was Multiverse Clothing?
Oh yeah, I mean, to be honest, I haven't heard much else about it. But
I know someone did a video on it.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I think you did the video on it, right?
Yeah, Josh did.
Maybe.
Shout out to Josh.
I didn't know if that was intentional or not. No, it's. Oh
yeah, here we go.
From what it sounds like, it only came from David's Instagram, but yeah, we don't know like too much info. But the company looks like really cool. The product looks really cool. I didn't know what your thoughts and opinions were.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, if you want to know about physicals, you should go check out Double Quill's latest blog, Adventures in VeVe number 50.
Nice.
But
I mean, I'm always down for Phygital, right? Because it's like, you buying one thing, you getting another, right? That's why I think things are moving, bro.
Yeah.
In a sense, right? I mean, we got a little taste of it with the Funko, right? I mean, you got to figure from the other IP side of it, their perspective, they're just getting their toes wet with it. They're saying like, what is the value to having in this digital version, right? But when you got like the money flow coming in, right? Residuals, right? At the end of the day, it's gonna be a win-win, right? I mean, once a product goes off the shelf, they're not seeing anything of that. But with a digital marketplace, it's keeping these companies happy and coming back, right? Which is good for us as the consumer because we'll get the products and the IP and the clearances that we need to get the stuff we want, right? So then after that, it's just the technology and the building the infrastructure of it from VeVe side. But I think the digital move is great because you're seeing residuals, and one side of it, it is business. It's great, right? So I mean, they're dipping their toes in it. They're seeing how it's going. They're seeing how Funko's getting involved. How some of these other companies are getting involved, right? We had Christian Louboutin. We have this Stan Lee collab now. So I think once they get comfortable, right, some of these big players get in, bro. Yeah, like, man, I always thought of the Mighties, bro. I mean, when we talk about Phygitals, bro, my mind goes to that, right? Exclusively made for VeVe, the platform.
No, go ahead. Sorry,
we have the figures at the VCons. Bro, it's just a matter of time. I mean, I see Beanie Babies that look kind of like them, but to get, we got to have them horseshoes. You know what I'm saying? We have the flatfoots. Once we got that, bro, in an official capacity, whether it's vinyl or plushes, bro, I'm like, man, that's another step. That's Marvel stepping toes more in the game, let's go, baby. I mean, I think we're just getting getting started with this digital stuff. But whatever I see, bro, and things that are being done, bro, and my brain gets to going on it too, because it's like, as a physical collector and a digital collector, I see both sides of it, bro. And as a marketing side, bro, you're able to get people in, right? People in from the physical side, and we're already here, so we'll take physical items. But the whole comic platform is great because for real money, I can't do it with just the reader version that I have. So it's things like that where there's the company side, the user side. We're all getting accustomed to this, you know, digital stuff.
No, that's great. No, I completely agree. I think it's good to see, like, you know, it's like I said, it's another way, like, you know, for companies to get involved, like, you know, getting their products out there. And I'm just curious to see what sort of what sort of like what clothing we sort of get, because I remember what they had, like one screenshot of like I think it was a coat with some like interior comic design or something with it.
Yeah, well, that's the interesting part. That seems like the approach that they take is that all the stuff is on the inside. But what I'm thinking about, the question for me is, like, they're going to be dropping some sort of clothing associated with this drop, right? That's going to be the physical item. And then they say that there's going to be a VeVe digital collectible along with it. Now, the only other clothing piece that we can compare this to is the Christian Louis, where they provided just a digital, like, 1-to-1 version of the physical boots, right? But then we've also had drops in the past where I think it was like a Jermaine Rogers drop, where if you had a poster, you got the T-shirt. So the physical item hasn't always matched the digital. So yeah, I think an interesting question to ask here is, do you guys think that they're gonna be dropping like a digital jacket? And if so, is that just going to be a jacket that we hang up on our wall, or is it going to be something that we can actually like use? You know what I'm saying? So, or is it just going to be like a statue of something and not like clothing at all? I think they could also take that route. So, converse.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely an interesting question. I mean, like, could it be like, you know, what they've done, like, you know, recently with the Parker boxing gloves, like, you know, just have it like as a display piece, or could it possibly be an option we could eventually use in the VeVeverse, like, you know, for avatars? Yeah, interesting.
I think that's all.
It's a big deal, isn't it? Basically, the first ever Stan Lee limited edition digital collection ever. So that's a very cool thing. I love what you said, Wooloo. That's you're right, big deal. And yeah, it got quite. It's interesting looking on Twitter some of the comments about how you know, not a lot of negative comments. Mostly VeVe people saying it's exciting, but quite a few negative comments saying you know, we're using Stan Lee's image to promote, you know, this scam. And it's like, well, the people in VeVe love Stan Lee. There's a real genuine, you know, affection there.
Well, absolutely.
And I think a lot of people are missing the point that we're celebrating Stan Lee's legacy, really. But yeah, interesting, Josh. You're right. What is it going to be? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Funko Iron Man. Is it like that? I don't know. It sounds like there's a huge scope for a whole variety of things it could be. It'd be cool if, you know, have you seen those T-shirts, you know, where you can see like a moving image on it? You can only see it in AR.
Yes.
It'd be cool if it was like, I know where that might be a little way off, but it'd be cool if it was something like that, where you're wearing the T-shirt and it could be.
Yeah, so what I do know is going to be on the jacket is what they're calling an Easter egg, which is cool. So there's only one image that they show of this. So again, not really too much info, but in the image, what it shows is it's pointing to like a section on the comic strip. So it's not like a barcode or anything like that. And like an Easter egg is something you have to like look for, solve, right? Solve some sort of like puzzle or riddle to find. And from what it looks like, you have to kind of like scan through the comic strip or whatever the piece of art is and try and find like what the Easter egg is. And once you find it, you can actually scan it with your phone. And then that is how you redeem whatever reward that it unlocks.
Wow. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so there's like an interactive element to it, and yeah, I really like how it's not just like some barcode or whatnot. So it's like an actual part of the art. So yeah, little scavenger hunt involved.
Yeah, so it sounds like a digital scavenger hunt, gamification. Ooh.
But I should also add to that the reward is only for, I think the word they used was a few people, and a few in my books, I don't know about you guys, that's 3, and 3 lines up to the amount of artists that are involved with creating the art. So the reward, from what it sounds like, is signed work from these 3 artists. So I think that signed work is going to go to 3 different people. So.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's very cool.
Yeah, very interesting. I guess we'll just have to stay tuned and see what happens. But
Josh, if you made a video about this, did you say that earlier?
Yeah, shout out to Dee.
Yeah, Dee said it, so I need to go and watch that video.
Yeah, I put it out last week, so it's I can't remember what episode it is, but it's one of my last 2.
Yeah, I really want to see it. Yeah, I love what you've been creating, but I've missed that one. So yeah, I love.
Thanks so much.
No, thank you.
And that goes for everyone else out there listening in the audience as well. If you haven't checked out Collectors Gone Digital's YouTube content, head over to his YouTube channel, give him a comment, give him a like, give him a subscribe, give him as much support as you can possibly give him, because this guy puts out some amazing, not only visually amazing, but also very informative content as well. So big shout out to you, mate.
Thank you. You know what is funny about this jacket, though? I'll just add one other point, and I can't take credit for it because somebody did comment on the video. Actually, Duck and Cover, so shout out to him. But there's an authenticator chip on inside, like the clothing, for you to be able to authenticate the jacket, right? And the authenticator chip is in the zipper, so that's the only kind of, like, I guess, flaw with it. But if you lose the zipper, you kind of lose the ability to authenticate the jacket. You ever download like the Google Authenticator app to get into some sort of platform, and then you accidentally delete it and you can't get into that platform anymore?
Oh mate, it is a right pain in the ass to try and get that thing back.
I don't know if that, I don't know if that's exactly how it would work, but I mean, if you lose your zipper, dude, like, you're kind of screwed. So
it sounds like a little bit of like a life advice there. Like it's like, whatever you do, son, don't lose your zipper.
Yeah, so
love it.
Add that, but I appreciate the kind words.
No worries, mate. Always that's what the space is all about. Like, trying to collect and connect with other like-minded individuals, spread positivity, and promote each other in the space, which is some of the core values of VeVe and what we stand for and what these spaces are all about.
And actually, while I have the chance here, Vibesman, are you going to be in Vegas this year?
Yeah, I really hope so. That would be good. Are you going to be there, Josh?
I am planning on being there. Yes. So
So you and Osman and Dee and Hinano are all going to get together in real life.
Yeah, we're definitely going to try.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
I really want to be there to witness that, if possible. I'd love to go to New York as well. I mean, I'd love to go to all of them if possible.
Same.
But you got to choose your event, haven't you? And I think Vegas will be incredibly special because it's a big change. It's new for everyone. But it'd be great to see you guys all together in real life.
Yeah, it'd be amazing to meet you, and I think I totally agree. I think the event's going to be big for the community, and to have somebody like you there to not only meet us, experience it, and then also just film it would be amazing.
Vegas is a good backdrop, isn't it?
It really is. There's so much there, and there's going to be so much going on. So I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys.
Same. Maybe a few people listening down there in the audience might be kind enough to maybe show us around, because I see the likes of Kid Arcade that's just dropped in to join us. How are you, mate? Thanks for dropping in. And I've got Double Cool as well, I believe, is out that way as well. So there's another 2 amazing community members I would definitely be looking forward to meeting too. Hopefully you guys are going to DCon, because we're definitely going to try and get your way.
Yeah, I saw Kid Arcade painting at Sanjay's party in California at DCon. As we were walking in, I didn't know who he was at that point, and obviously now, I think he's incredible. And I know he's throwing a party, isn't he? So that's the place to go. That's the place to be headed after the event.
Yeah, the Real Uncommon podcast has got their hand up. Who's that, Dee or Hinano?
Just touching on what Vibesman was saying about the arcade after party. If you guys haven't already, go on thekidarcade.com and RSVP. It's gonna be at Ninja Karaoke, which is I Break Stuff's bar or / restaurant. So yeah, go check that out and RSVP.
Nice. Well, there you go. So I'm going to get over that website and RSVP right after I finish these streams.
It's going to be a movie, and we need Vibesman to produce it.
Ooh, yeah.
You're putting the pressure on me now, Josh.
That's it.
You know, obviously, if I can be there, I'll be there. You know, I'd love it. And yeah, if I can be in New York, San Diego as well, I'd love that too. But yeah, it's going to be a special one. And Kid Arcade, I'm sure is a pretty amazing party host, isn't he? It's going to be.
Oh man, I can imagine it's insane. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think there shouldn't be any speculation vibes. You just need to be there, and I think VeVe just put you out and say, Vibesman, what you did there was an amazing video. You come join, and we'll pay for your trip. To be honest.
That's it.
Well, I'd love it. If that happens, obviously that'd be good.
That's it. It'd be good when it was like, Vibesman, you have to come. You have to come and capture this this monumental, this colossal historical event.
Yeah, no, it would be an honor to do it. I'd obviously absolutely love it. But also, you know, it'd be good to go there and not film a single thing and just be in the moment.
And just be in the moment.
That's very true.
And just soak it all up instead of thinking, oh, that's a good shot, and so's that, and so's that.
Yeah,
you know,
you need someone coming over to you and keep slapping your hand like they say, put the camera down.
Yeah, exactly. But I think Vegas, especially the visual, that you can just visualize it. I mean, Kid Arcade's party, just that by itself would be an incredible visual feast, I'm guessing. Yeah, well, I'm not guessing. Yeah, I know it will be.
Yeah, but not only that, but also be surrounded by some of his artwork as well. Because like, have you seen some of the stuff he's been doing recently? Like obviously Kid Arcade, we've seen all the recent artwork you've been posting as well, especially that also he just recently dropped his NFT collection. I think it's the Neon Parade or something like that. I missed it, to be honest, but it looked amazing.
I love all his work. Incredible. When I first met him at Decon, I didn't meet, like I say, I didn't know who he was, but he was painting Doctor Doom, like the Marvel Mighty's painting, and I was just watching like him do that, and I was like, whoa. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's probably where I saw you too, Vibesman, because I was there. Yeah, and like right when you walk in, he's just over there with his what is that hat? The beret? Painter's hat, just like painting away, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool.
Yeah,
painter's hat.
Painter's hat.
Yeah. Wow. It'd be so cool to meet you all now. Like Dee, obviously, I feel like I know you and Hinano really well, obviously. You know, but yeah, let's hope we can all be there. I just want to be there to film the moment that you all meet each other.
That's it. We were just saying before, like
special.
That's it. There'll be fireworks. There'll be like a slow mo, like. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
Like,
dude. You're gonna try to plan flight.
That'd be so cool if there like someone had one of the drones so we can capture like everybody.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to do like a Vegas thing where like Vibesman films us and we don't remember what he filmed, and then it's the next day Vibesman. You should do something like that.
Next day. We can call it the after vibes. Ooh.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like you've all got it all worked out for me. Okay. Thank you so
That's it. Now we just have to get you there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down.
Excellent. Love it. I said, what do you reckon out there, ladies and gentlemen in the audience? Should we start a fund? Should we start a GoFundMe to get Vibesman to Vegas? I love it.
We're getting closer and closer to the staff. We already got my collectibles, so it's just a small step to add Vibesman and push him a bit with my collectibles.
Oh, Sven, you're very kind. My new agent.
I love it.
But yeah, Yeah, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing to go out there.
And if there's some room in his luggage, I'll put myself in there then.
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
pack you
So
down.
Sven, are you going to? Sorry, I should ask. So are you going to it? Where are you
No,
going?
I only get one chance in a year to do crazy stuff,
Yeah.
and that's in France.
Oh, and that's you've already had that, but it was crazy, and you took your chance. You did good.
I took my moment there.
It was very special, wasn't it?
Yes, we had lots of fun there. Yeah.
No, very cool. So yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're trying to get to towards the end of the year, like in around November, is get everyone to Decon. Have a nice big VeVe meetup, and just get together with all the rest of the fam. It'd be amazing. But let's have a look here. What else are my talking points? What else has happened in the world? Before I forget as well, the Superstars apparently have a giveaway going on. Well, got a
That's crazy. That is crazy.
It is. I do have the details here. Let me find it, because I did manage to save the expo. So it says major giveaway announcement. We are so happy to announce that we are once again partnered with, is it Thule Golf and Mike Cat 4 of basically the bloke behind the Golden Dragon Club, to assist in giving away a 7-night stay at Disney's Old Key West Resort in Orlando, Florida. So basically, the check-in date will be Friday, August the 9th, and checkout will be Friday, August the 16th. Of course, as winners will be responsible for any and all additional costs associated with the stay, including travel expenses, room charges, resort fees, and any other incidental charges. So basically, this competition is they're basically just going to pay for the accommodation. Everything else is entirely up to you. So it says here, how do you enter? Well, how do you enter? Let's find out. All entrants must opt into participating in the giveaway. 10 entries if you own one or more Starboys, verified in the Star Money Discord. So if you got yourself a Starboy, get over to their Discord and get yourself verified, and you get 10 entries just straight off the bat. You get 20 entries if you own one or more Scott Tolson Golden Dragons on VeVe, and that needs to be verified as well. You get 40 entries total if you own and verify both. So that's if you verify that you got a Starboy and the Golden Dragon. So you get 40 entries total, but you get 50 entries. You get 50 entries for sweeping the Golden Dragon floor by purchasing either edition 417 for 249 gems, or the Gold Dragon 375, verified by MyCat and Omi Daily Burn. And one entry per. Oh, and you also get one entry per 5,000 Omi sent in the VeVe Burn wallet. Inquire Superstar Money and Daily Omi Burn prior to completing the options. Yeah, so very cool. So draw will take place via live stream on Friday, the June 7th. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a really, really good competition. So if you get yourself a Starboy or a Golden Dragon, get into it.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, very cool that they're doing that.
And especially the burning mechanism.
So yeah, for more details, you can find that over on the Superstar Money X Space, and I'm sure there'll be more about it leading up to June. Let's see what else is on my talking points. We also had the Bitcoin halving. And from what I can see in the charts, the charts basically in the market reacted just exactly how I thought it would. I think Bitcoin went up like a couple of percentages. didn't shoot to the moon like everyone thought it might. But yeah, very, 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 very cool to see if you're dabbling in the crypto market. So
I would do the cricket sound with the Bitcoin halving. It's more like the cricket sound, but you have to be patient. Wait another few months, and then the fire will start.
That's it. We go basically. We go for the crickets, which is that one.
Whoever's building the comedy club in the VeVeverse, I nominate them first.
Absolutely. So yeah, so if you're into that sort of stuff, that's very cool to see. Again, like it's another sort of positive step in the space. So very cool. What else is on my talk? Yeah, go on.
Josh, I love that idea of a comedy club in the VeVe-verse. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I think comedy clubs, I think, are going to be huge. I think all you really need is just a room, and then I mean, it's kind of like what we're already doing in spaces, right? So that's just going to transfer right in there, and then there's going to be different forms of spaces, shows. There's going to be trivia shows. I mean, VeVe could run trivia shows. There's going to be concerts. But yeah, like I mean, even Osman with his comic reading, he can do like a reading space.
Yes, yes, sir.
No, I love that. I love the possibility of that. That's great. But yeah, the crickets, hopefully that'll be a rare noise.
The crickets will be replaced by the cheering. But you're right. But you're right. We'll have comedy clubs. We'll have karaoke spaces. We'll have our VeVe weekends and Wednesdays there as well. Get everybody around with their avatars. Exciting stuff coming.
That's the thing I'm most excited about with the VeVe-verse, the social aspect of it. I love
100%.
I love the idea of that.
Yeah, well, that's right.
I've seen some things that people have built in there that are incredible.
Ooh.
But I can't obviously talk about it. And
no, of course.
But yeah, just the thing that I'm excited about, like I've said, yeah, it's just the social, the people aspect of it. But yeah, comedy club, I like that, Josh. I know you're itching to get in there. I can see how good you're going to be in there from everything I've seen that you've built.
Thank you. Yeah, I really want to get in there. So
yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you're going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what you come up with once you're there.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. And you're right. I mean, and we also spoke about this on Wednesday as well. It's really the social aspect of the VeVe-verse is what's really going to drive it, because it is cool to build this amazing world and do all this awesome stuff. But if you got no one to share it with, then you're basically just playing The Sims by yourself.
Well, okay. So you know what's awesome to add on to that is I'm glad you said that, because the building side and the social side is going to merge.
Yeah.
So because we have co-building, what we're now going to start seeing, and I'm going to be a creator who posts this content. I even said on my stream today, I said, as soon as I get access into the VeVe-verse, I will be streaming more than just the weekends. I'll probably just have sporadic moments where I'm just live because I'm building. And then, I for sure see people in my chat who all of a sudden want to hop into the game and start building with me. And then that turns into a game and then other things. And it's the two sides are going to merge.
Yeah, I'd want to watch you build, because I'd
definitely
want to learn how you do it. That's the thing. Yeah, there's a lot to share in there. It's a group effort, and it'd be amazing to see to watch you doing it in real time, and creating like that.
Yeah,
be very cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for it, because like I said, it's going to open up a lot of opportunities for everybody, a lot of different positions, for different content creators as well. Just some just purely on how-to videos on how to create in the VeVe-verse. I know some of the vault builders Mr. Falcon we had before, would definitely be great for that.
Yeah, he's
even what's really cool though too is from a cinematic standpoint, Vibesman, with all the video stuff, like the stuff that's going to be possible inside the VeVe-verse is going to be, oh man, I'm getting so excited just thinking about it. But I mean, when I think of cinematic stuff right now, I'm thinking of, okay, if I go and build a map, then to promote that map, I'm going to create a trailer inside the VeVe-verse of that map, right?
Yeah.
But then also going back to how there's going to be different spaces. I've talked to Osman already about how you can create a little stage for the WebV, and then that way there's an actual visual element to it. Full production sets where, you may not have the resources available for, let's say, to rent out a studio, right, for a day or a month or whatever you need to create your project. but you can build one inside the VeVeverse and texture all the walls around you green to create a green screen when you go to edit your video. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to open like so many new doors in that with that respect, because if you don't have the money, if you don't have the time, if you don't have the resources, you can now build it, and that's going to be like amazing.
Yeah, I love what you're saying, Josh. Like, I think as soon as you're in there, you're obviously going to hit the ground running. I'm in an awkward position now because there's a lot I want to say and I can't.
It's like, I get that. One interesting thing that I was playing around with in the Cavernous free trial, so I can talk about this, is what I did was I put just like a flat platform in the air. I set up a stream board to stream my episode, and then it showed like a how do I explain this? Like a POV of my avatar walking around on the other side. But then what I did was I enclosed the platform that I was standing on. I put a cube on top of the platform and just stretched it really, really big so that the entire cube became the environment that I was immersed inside of. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then what I did was I textured that cube green, and then the entire world around me turned into a green screen. So that's just an example right there of what you can do, because I know like skyboxes are one way to kind of change your environment, but I mean, skyboxes are just static images. So if you know how to mess around with some video editing, you can do it so that the world around you actually has like a moving video, right? So that's cool as well. So the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I love it. I love that you can already visualize that. And I wish I could say more to you. And I'm not saying that to tease you. You get what I'm saying. I wish I could.
Oh,
but,
believe me.
You're already there.
Oh, believe me, we've heard it from the likes of like, you know, from like everyone's saying like, you know, it's like what Fro says, like, you know, if you can dream it, you can build it. Basically, it's like every time the VeVeverse gets mentioned, there's always a big smile on his face. So I know there's but
I love it that Josh is sort of already mapped it all out.
He's already there. He's like he's just waiting for the keys.
Exactly. In that moment, it just hit the ground running.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's exactly that. Hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to see what you come up with. Obviously, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Me and Josh were discussing that we didn't hear so much about My Collectibles recently. So I know that he's building in the VeVeverse his true streaming studio, isn't he, Vibesman?
Yeah, no comment.
No comment. No, but, all right, guys, just to give you guys a bit of fair warning, I've got about 15 minutes or so before I go start wrapping up the space. But just want to say a big thank you for everybody's taking the time out of the busy day to come and chill in the space with us. It's been loads of fun. We've had everything from a bit of film talk with Mr. Falcon, VeVeverse talk, as we're saying right now, with Josh and Vibesman. So we've had some market discussions, comic books. It's been another really fun, chilled episode. That's what we love, and that's what we have these spaces for, to give everyone a chance to come up, say hi, that's what we're saying right now. If you've been listening out in the background and want to come up and say a few words and say hi, or you're just looking for a bit of a confidence to speak in the space your first time, by all means, please come up. So that's what these spaces are for. But collecting, connecting with other like-minded lovers of whether that be Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all different types of fandom. So we're all for it, with everything. But I also see VeVe VeVe listening in the background there as well. I just want to say a big shout out to you as well. I see you scooping up mint numbers left, right, and center, mate. Doing an awesome job. I see Davo as well listening in the background as well. Thanks for listening, mate. Davo, in case you if nobody knows, is the artist behind the recent VeVe collective 1 year anniversary NFTs you might have been seeing floating around in the X space. Really, really talented artist, mate, and I still can't thank you enough for them. They're amazing. Also, Key Collecting 98 in the background there listening. Say, ayo, how we going on, mate?
Well, speaking of VeVe VeVe, picking up some nice mint numbers. He mentioned earlier he grabbed the 1, 2, 3, 4 purple Lambo this morning.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah.
That one I did not see. Well, congratulations to you, sir. That I'm going to give you one of these.
Yeah. So don't tell Mr. V about it.
No, that's amazing, mate. Congratulations. It's always great to see some people like, scooping up all these awesome mint numbers. Like I've actually been seeing a lot of that lately. Like, everyone's scooping up like, unique mint numbers, like, like 1, 2, 3, 4s or 7, 8, 9s or all sorts of bits and pieces. It's really, really good to see. I blame Chris. I blame Chris Severs, because now every time I look at something, I'm always thinking of mint numbers in the back of my mind.
That dude has eyes like a hawk. I don't know how he does it.
Did you see this selling of the Wolverine for 1977? The Wolverine?
No, I did hear about it though. Yeah, apparently one sold with Hugh Jackman's birthday or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 5,000 gems. 5,000 gems.
Wow. Actually, that's a good point. Actually, let's have a look at the Wolverine and see what is the floor on Wolverine at the moment, because I remember he had that massive run up at one point, and right now he's sitting at, here we are. Wolverine blue and yellow suit is our rare and is sitting at 113 gems on the floor. So still doing very, very well from him. I believe it was 50 gem price point. Yeah, 50 gem. That sounds right.
Yeah, I think it probably will stay around there. Well, I shouldn't say stay around there, but it'll probably perform in a similar way as the series gets rolled out. But I think we're probably going to see similar things to what happened with Hulk. So
yeah, well that all comes back to our discussion we had a while ago about if they start bringing out different versions of Wolverine.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? Speaking of Sven's comment about the $5,000, that just happened with the Comey Secret Rare logo as well. Somebody just picked one up. I can't remember the mint number. I think it was 420 actually. But they paid 5,000 gems for it as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was 420 indeed. 420. I did see it too. Insane.
Oh, there we go. Well, there you go. Hang on, no, it's a rare. So I was about to say the rare's going for 45 gems, but what is the Ecomi logo going for these days? Because I know Mr. MC1's got the utility code going on behind that as well. Here we go. So the Ecomi logo red and silver, which is the secret rare, is going for 1,790 gems on the floor.
Wow.
So yeah, I definitely can't afford that.
Yeah, and you those items, those secret rare items, you actually had to do something really something extra exclusive to receive that item. And we see in the group that there's a lot of people that will also hold their items. So I think you will after a few months or maybe a year, the price will be comparable with their logo. I'm quite sure.
Yeah. There you go. It says here, this exclusive limited edition red and silver Ecomi logo was obtained by participants who earned 350 bronze tickets throughout the Omi Rewards Season 1. So I believe it's more or less if you had 10 million Omi in your account.
Yeah.
So if you did manage to get one of those, then I say congratulations to you, and I say good job.
Yeah. It's amazing what Mr. MC1 and Doctor stuff and Randy have done with that. The same with the gold and silver logo group. It's just something really special, and I can see why the price is as high as it is. I'm lucky to be in the gold and silver logo holder. And
oh, nice.
Yeah, and Sanjay sort of, he's constantly just developing. Sven, you're in there, aren't you? If you don't mind me.
Yeah. No problem. No,
a
I mean
special group, isn't it? It's a good opportunity to be in there.
Yeah, it's a good thing to be there, and it's good to have a bit closer connection to some members in the community. Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
So that's the VeVe Gold and Silver logo, yeah.
Yeah. David, that was at Decon at London. I had a quiet moment with David after we just listened to him and doing a talk a bit. Well, you were there. You know, on that first day they talked up in the room, and basically David was by himself just by pure luck. And I went and had a talk with him. I had a great conversation with him. And at the end, he said, "This would look amazing in your collection." And I opened he put something in my hand. I didn't know what it was. And I sort of,
and you're like, "Oh my God."
I know there's been a lot of talk at that point about gold and silver logos being handed out, previously. And, but yeah, so I got back to I got just a minute by myself, and I opened my hand, and it was a gold and silver logo card. And I could have danced, I was blown away. I had the nicest conversation with him. He was so personable and warm and approachable. I knew he was busy. I felt bad because he just had this little moment by himself looking around at stuff, and of course he doesn't get many moments like that. I felt bad interrupting, but he was so nice, so approachable, and we had a great conversation. But I didn't expect anything. I just wanted to talk to him. I had that special moment, and then because of that, and because of everything that Sanjay's done with that group, I've just experienced so many amazing things. I feel very lucky. Sorry.
And then
they're gone.
Well, that's also why the value is where it's at, is because all the memories that it's created as well.
Exactly, and it's that feeling of you get to know people in the group, which of course is going to happen with the Yakomi one as well. Apparently, that's a really interesting mix of people in there, like some really different type of people that Sanjay was saying he doesn't know. He's not met there's a substantial amount he hasn't even met before. So it's a whole exciting new thing outside of kind of the VeVe collectibles comics world. But yeah, you can see why the price is as high as it is.
And just in case anyone's interested as well, the VeVe logo gold and silver version 2, the secret is actually going for 399 gems on the floor, and that's it's a nice little palindrome 464 mint. So if you're interested in picking yourself up one, then there it is. But
which one was that?
That was the gold and silver logo.
No, not that look. Wait, what?
Yeah, the VeVe logo gold and silver version 2 secret.
Oh,
rare.
version 2, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Version 2. If it was version 1, we should all just jump to buy it straight away.
I don't think version 1's actually on the market, because
it is.
I could see it.
Yeah, I'll just having a look, but my
Gold's.
Yeah,
well, I see. Let's see. I see.
It's
white
kind of hidden.
Because they've only got VeVe logo gold and silver.
You need to go to brands, and then go to Z2A, and then go to VeVe, and then you'll find the gold silver logo. It's harder to find.
Or just search in the market, but at the minute it's 5,500 for the and then the next one up is 8,000.
Oh, there you go.
so I was surprised at that price. That's all. That was the version 2.
The only one.
But yeah, I mean, you can't. It's the price is the experience of it. That I sound like I'm selling. But I feel bad, but I was given it. I didn't even know what I was getting into when I was given the card. But it's just the people I've met, the things I've experienced because of it. Can't really explain, and it's something I don't ever want to sell.
It's so funny Vibesman. Everyone's telling I had a silent or a lonely moment with David, and then suddenly he puts something in my hand, and then I take one. These days, if I go to someone that's standing alone and put something in their hand, I will not be happy with it. But
well, here we go. Just to jump something completely different in is Metabob Crypto is writing in the comments here. Says, I know the space is about to wrap up, but is anyone else excited for May the 4th? Cryptoys announced Mando, but what are we speculating for VeVe? Oh, it's a good question because we do have May the 4th coming up for Star Wars.
Yeah, it's a very good question.
The Cryptoys didn't drop on the Mandalorian didn't drop on VeVe first, so Randy Chavez very sad now. But maybe we get the Grogu for Star Wars.
Well, that's what I was about to say. If we can't get Mando, the next best thing is Grogu. So maybe we'll get Grogu.
I'm still waiting for the Millennium Falcon.
I was going to say Millennium Falcon with Han Solo and Chewbacca, all three.
Oh yeah,
yeah. No, I'm right there with you for sure.
So Chewie.
And oddly enough, I don't know if you guys are with me on this one, but for some weird reason, I really want General Grievous as well, like an animation with him opening his arms with like 4 lightsabers.
Yeah, lightsabers. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be good. Who did the Chewie impression there? That was amazing.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, I love that.
It's like Chewie.
Oh wow.
Very
good.
Very good.
It took me a long time to get that right.
You got it right. You smashed it.
What's also interesting is they only have one lightsaber set, and that dropped a while back. So I mean, 2 things with that. 1, could they drop more of those? And then 2, David was talking about how we could potentially pair some of these characters with their lightsabers, and he actually used Yoda as an example while talking about that. So could we also get like some characters like that?
Oh, I go on. Let's get Mace Windu.
Yes.
Yeah, and it would be cool if they would like give you. So you have the lightsaber, then you have for example, Kylo Ren. Then you craft, you burn the Kylo Ren without the lightsaber. That would be awesome.
Well, we are getting the comics, so could we possibly get a collectible? Maybe.
What would be even better is if you don't burn the Kylo Ren without the lightsaber, and it's kind of like a RoboCop incident with the jetpack.
Yeah.
But the supply doesn't increase if you burn him. Then it gets more exclusive if you have the Kylo Ren with the lightsaber. No,
I see what you're saying. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Also, if anyone listening out there in the audience has any speculations or idea, feel free to chuck it down in the comments there. I do read the comments, and I try and keep on top of it where I can. Always interested to know other people's opinion. But let's see, Star Wars wise, what else could we get? Star Wars. But yeah, the Millennium Falcon.
I have something I'll throw in the hat. Sorry.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, go. Let's hear it.
So I think they should drop the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo, and Chewie as a blind box. Make Chewie the chase character, and have the Millennium Falcon and Hans be something a little bit more attainable, a little bit more mints. What do you guys think about that?
That'd be interesting too.
Yeah,
I love that.
That'd be cool.
That would definitely cause a bit of a fire sale on the market, wouldn't it?
I also think we could still get Mando on VeVe, because in reality we don't know when these drop. I mean, for me it don't really matter because Cryptoys is those are like fully gamed NFTs, so it's a little bit different for me on that for FA. But like, we could still get the Mandalorian for May the 4th on VeVe. You just gotta see who dropped it first, right?
Yep. Viva La VeVe's got a good one. Ewoks. Yeah,
and we have the Scout Troopers to pair with them.
Yeah. Got the little bears.
Yeah, here's one that I really want to see too is Darth Maul.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Darth Maul will be a good one. Ooh. I personally want to see a Cad Bane. I thought that'd be really cool.
Cad Bane. Oh, the blue.
The blue guy. Yeah, the blue guy, the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
It'd be badass. What else we got?
I mean, Anakin, of course, because then we're going to start seeing the shots of the blue side with Anakin and then the dark side with Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Of course, you got like Ahsoka Tano, and that's always a popular one.
Yeah, there's so many in Star Wars still to come. I mean, we're just talking about characters, vehicles as well. Like, there's so much on that front.
Yeah, we could get the Death Star.
The Death Star. Yeah. I was even thinking just like droids and like all of the equipment and vehicles associated with like dropping them off. Like we could have like an animated, I don't even know what they're called, but like the things where the droids are like hooked up inside and then they get out on a conveyor belt. Do you know what I'm talking about, or am I making myself look stupid here?
Are you talking like a Bacta tank or like a carbonite or something like that?
I have no idea what the name is, but it's in like movies 1 and 2. So when they go to like an invade, wherever they're trying to invade or whatever, they get rolled up in these like tank-like, I don't know, like troop carriers.
Yeah.
And then the front opens up, and then they come out, and then they get extended down.
I'm with you now. Yeah, no, you talk about the droid carriers.
Is that it, really? That's all they're called?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Wow. I'm pretty sure they're just called droid carriers. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, yeah, the front sort of pops out, and all the droids kind of like all like unfold, and and all of a sudden you got like massive leads. The only reason I remember that is because I used to have a Lego set like that.
I thought I was going nuts there for a second.
You got it. No, but I mean, another one I'd like to see is Boba Fett Slave One. Obviously, we can't call it Slave One anymore because they've got Disney, but it's still Slave One to me. Yeah, there's loads.
Django.
Yeah, we have Django Fett. Look at this Meta Rob Crypto saying, "You're getting me hyped." Yeah, that's it, mate. We got loads coming.
If I could take a sec just to shout out Rob, Viva La VeVe, Sven, Exhibition, like all these guys have been in streams pretty much all day. I don't want to say all day, but several hours. So I appreciate all you guys, because you guys are consistently in the space as well. So
that's it, yeah. And another thank you for me as well, like because you guys keep coming back to the spaces as well, so you keep showing the support. So much appreciated, guys. And yeah, just like I always say, like as long as people keep coming back, we'll keep holding these spaces. So we must be doing something right.
I know you're wrapping up the space actually right now, so I'm just gonna say bye now because I got a call coming in. So I appreciate everybody up on stage. Vibesman, thank you for all the kind words. Keep doing what you're doing. Hinano, Dee, Sven, Osman, thank you all. Sorry to rush out here, but
yeah, that's all good, mate. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Appreciate it.
All right, no worries. We'll talk Wednesday. Yeah, take care, mate. We'll talk more soon.
Great to talk to you, Josh. Take care.
Yeah. All right, guys. On that note, I better start wrapping up the space as well. But before I go, Vibesman, Hinano, Dee, Sven, again, a big thank you for coming up and speaking. Also, big thank you to CB as well, and Mr. Falcon for coming up and speaking as well, and Wooloo. Much appreciated, guys. Is there anything you guys like to say or finish off with before I start closing out?
Just want to congratulate again Dee and Hinano with their little D.
That's it, the little D.
Yay, yay, huge congratulations. That is the best news. That's amazing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate everybody. Just want to thank you for the space, everyone. Vibesman, Sven, CB, and then everyone down there. I see Dave, Omar, Jay Green, Nino, Davo, and I want to give a shout out to Davo for inspiring me to learn how to make NFTs and mint NFTs. If he didn't mint a project for us, I probably would have never tried to do one on my own. So shout out to him down there, as well as everyone else in this space. I was trying to, give us the positive vibes, and have a good day, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a good one.
All right, bye, Dee. Enjoy the rest of your day. And on that note, if no one else has got anything you want to add, I guess I'll start closing out. Yep. Okay. I guess we'll do the big closeout. So I just want to say a big thank you to Vibesman, to Hinano and Dee of the Real Uncommon Podcast, Sven, Collectors Gone Digital, Josh, CB, Mr. Falcon as well. Thank you for coming up and speaking with us on this episode. It's been a fantastic episode. We've covered all sorts of different topics from all different types of fandom. We've covered film, TV, comics, VeVe, VeVeverse, and just general chill vibes. It's been a really, really fun episode. And I just want to give a big shout out to the VeVe Collective as well, VeVe, which is the collectors spaces, and that I just happen to be the president of, and that's what these spaces are brought to you by. And what is VeVe? What is this strange and mysterious word we keep throwing around the space? Basically, VeVe is more or less just a group of us that just wanted to come together to create a space where we could just nerd out in a safe environment and just collect and connect with other like-minded individuals, which is kind of like what we say here in the space. But if you're interested in getting involved with the group, so we've got about 45 members or so now. We've got a group chat, we've got a Discord. If you're interested in collecting with others, send us a DM and I'll get you involved with that. And yeah. Also, this part as well is where I do a bit of a shout out to our members' projects, because we got a whole heap of members with their own individual projects. So I'll do a quick little rundown now. So, with my best presenter's voice, we have the Real Uncommon Podcast with Hinano and Dee. We have My Collectibles now. We have K Collections. We've got Evolved. So we've got Collectors Gone Digital. We've got a big shout out to Double Quill and Chris Severs with their blog articles on Medium and Go Collect. Big shout out to VeVe Arcade, who does his show every Sunday and also provides us with all the amazing artwork in the space. Big shout out to Dr. Strange with all things strange with his Stack and Slack videos. Big shout out to the biggest bro who backs up VeVe Arcade with his show on Sundays, obviously aka the Rugger. Big shout out to Shawnee Poo. Big shout out to Informant BE, who does the drop videos for some of the VeVe drops and also does his muzzle run segment as well. Again, big shout out to Mr. Falcon with all the amazing vault building stuff that he does in the space, and also providing us with that very entertaining news feed that everyone's seeing in the chats now as well. Very cool. Big shout out to Olga MKC with her MetaKitties project. Big shout out to Miss Gecko, who helps host the Reset with Dave, and is also in all other spaces, all other spaces all over the shop. And a big shout out to Casual as well for the fantastic Funko AI art. And he also does his own spaces as well. He hosts from time to time, especially karaoke spaces, which are a lot of fun. And it just helps promote others in the space as well with a lot of fun and positive vibes. And of course, last one on the list, Mr. Osmond Collect 63, which is me. I do Relax and Read every Friday, which is basically where we do live comic book readings of the comic books that we have on VeVe. And this coming Friday is actually going to be a special one, because this coming Friday is going to actually be the last episode of Relax and Read. Ooh, but fear not, ladies and gentlemen, the channel is not going anywhere. It's basically just getting a rebranding. We're going to chuck on a new name and a new coat of paint, and we're going to try and develop the channel out a bit, and we've got some fun stuff coming. And we're also going to have a guest reader, and the comic book that we will be going over. I just saw a little comment from Sven saying relax and breed. It still cracks me up. But yeah, we're going to be going over X-Men number 25, which is one of the newer comics we've just had dropped on the space, and I will be having a guest reader, but I won't reveal it yet. But you just have to tune in on Friday. And on that note, guys, because it's getting late here over in the UK, I'm going to say my good nights, goodbyes, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you might be in the world. I have been your host, Osmond Collect 63. This has been VeVe Weekends episode 27. Big thank you for listening. Big thank you for speaking. Big thank you for tuning in. And I will catch you all later. Talk more soon, and have a good one.